Good bonding experience because we were in the air together. Like, this is our life right now. Like, we're doing this.
Dangerous.
Working with Zac Efron is amazing. He's an incredibly intelligent actor and very thoughtful. And he's just an incredible guy.
Zac Efron said this. What's your reaction to this? I just want to use.
I was there when he said that.
Zac Efron said this.
Okay, yes, I was.
Can you say it?
Oh, I was there when he said this. Excuse me if I'm wrong. What he meant by this is these.
That's okay. Tell me why this is my best kiss. It's freedom. It's literally Braveheart when he's like, freedom. I mean, like, that's like what I felt like it was.
Dwayne Johnson said you had very soft lips. Alexandra, would you agree with that? Is it true?
Yes. Yes, from what I can remember, I think they're very soft. It's just natural. It's genetics.
I don't know. I think that what the heck? I can't answer that. Sorry. I love kissing Alexandra Daddario. What was the first thing you thought when you met me?
You're like blonde.
It wasn't.
That was the first thing that I thought when I met you. You had
really?
a lot of blonde hair.
Oh, cool. It wasn't like,
no, definitely not a run, but he's blonde, so that was interesting.
What was your reaction when you found out that we would be working together?
I thought that I was auditioning. Apparently, I had the part. Nobody told me that, so I was stressed out.
I didn't know that she didn't know either, so you were like really extra badass that day.
Because there was a lot of pressure on my shoulders.
No, but I didn't know. I just thought I was like, damn. Damn, she's got swag.
Thank you.
The worst thing about working with Alex? That's impossible to say. But honestly, we were on the beach all day. The last thing you had to worry about was you.
I think Zac is a tremendous actor, and I think that the different kinds of roles you've chosen over your career are.
It's fun watching you be really sweet. Thank you.
But it's true. He's fun to watch, and he's great in the movie.
Thank you, Alex. And
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that. It's very sweet. We did. I think we had like a real quick
moments.
hey, hello, how you doing?
I'm gonna smash into you in the air.
Straight into conking or whatever.
And how good is that?
There's nothing left to do except I got her, which I was really stoked about. I got to swing her around and dip her, and so that was cool.
Recently, you were my catcher. That's what Yaya was.
Yeah. I would take her
on
to
the
her
road.
brothers. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Somebody's got to look after her.
Yeah.
Make sure there's two hands sketch. I'm happy to be here with Alex and show her around the rocks, and I don't know, it's just, it feels great.
I describe Zac with the muscle emoji.
You're the one that's just the smiling one with the angel.
I feel very proud of myself, actually.
See?
That I have Baywatch Babe on my resume.
You are a babe through and through.
And you're.
For sure.
Thanks.
She was clearly there, ready to level up, and that's extraordinarily exciting. Also, like, in her own personal life, this is like totally different, but I think she's a really good role model. Yeah, she's a trooper, man. She's one of a kind. I didn't know what to expect, as always is the case when you have somebody to play a star-crossed lover with, but she was awesome. She was like open-minded and willing to go there, and we took it to a whole nother level. Literally, we take it into the sky. I haven't, and no, I haven't heard from any of them. But I think within the context of the film, the kiss is just really earned. I mean, the message still resonates very strongly, and that's why I think the kiss is so epic. Do you think we should kiss? I think we should kiss. Otherwise, we may never know what it was like if I die.
It was great. Zac was such a great partner. We really had to, one of our first kind of getting to know each other sessions was like, okay, here you go, you're harnessed together, get up there and there. And so we really had to quite literally trust each other because he had to hold my weight and I had to hold him, so it was just kind of like a great icebreaker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Great icebreaker.
I had a great partner in Zac, and I think, we both have, we don't take ourselves too seriously. at least especially in the context of Baywatch, and we have good senses of humor, so it made we could sort of play around, and I could, feel comfortable, being like, hey, are you looking at my tits?
That was the first improv she pulled out ever.
Can you just look at my boobs? Not here. Here. Can you just look at my boobs?
No, I didn't.
Whoa.
Oh, that doesn't make the boob blurs.
Can you just look at my boobs?
You should look at my face.
I'm trying, but it's so close to your boobs.
We have to hold on to each other, like for both of our safety. Like we have to literally, really look out for each other and make sure we were on the same page and make sure we were, matching each other's energy. And that's kind of like how, I guess you could say, our connection was created.
Yeah, and it was actually really fun. So I found out she was a perfectionist like me. She was invincible. She never got hurt. She was always wanted to take it to the next level.
I'm a pretty simple person, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that makes you awesome.
Thank
Say
you.
that way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, besides obviously his amazing physique, I'm impressed by how dedicated Zac is. He's extremely smart, extremely talented, but watching him in action, watching him develop his character, watching how dedicated he is to his craft, it's really amazing and it's inspiring.
Thank you. You care about me. I care about you.
The chemistry needed. Well, luckily, I think the point of having a chemistry read is to see if their chemistry exists, and magically, I think sometimes it just does. So we're magic people that came together and just have chemistry. When you're immediately like harnessed together and it's just immediately just are running to each other in the air, that is a great icebreaker. I think that really bonds you quite quickly.
Literally kind of the image that's behind us. That was our day one. It's like, hi, nice to meet you. Let's swing into each other at 30 miles an hour and see if we can do it. And we actually did it our first try. I walked away from that rehearsal going like, holy cow, she's the real deal.
Nice.
Yeah, we swing apart, and then there's either a nice spin that gets really tight and very loving, or there's sometimes just a bash and a collision.
He's so attractive.
I mean, look at him.
I like what's in here, and what's in here.
And what's here?
Yeah, it was very much, we were always checking in with each other first and foremost, and after we knew we were okay, then we would take notes and everything. But first, we were like, we good? Yeah, we're good.
I mean, there's very little that is not us.
Touching Zac's abs is like touching an angel.
Yes.
How does it feel to hear something like that?
I just want to clarify that
Thank you.
they asked.
Okay.
And, it is, I have to say, to everybody, I have never touched a man with as many abs as yours, so it is otherworldly.
That's really sweet. Yeah.
We met on this movie.
We met on this movie. We had like a brief introduction.
A few brief moments to get to know each other, and then we were.
And then next thing you know, we were
Lifted
pulled up
into
into
the
the
air.
air, and they were just like swing into one another, and we kind
And we did
of
that.
caught each other, and it was a good icebreaker, to say the least.
It's just go for it. You know what I mean? So again, it was a good bonding experience. I think we have stories that only we can tell and we can truly understand.
Yeah.
Or Zac Efron's abs. Look, talking about Zac Efron's abs is not like a bad way to spend a junket. It's not like a hard-hitting question. Of course that was my dream. I mean, that's like an insanely cool thing, I think. Like, to be able to travel around the world being asked about Zac Efron's abs in every single country you go to is kind of